Badlands rebuild. Here's an update on the 57 Chevy. 2 months in process here. He's going to start it up and back it out. He gets it done. This has only been 2 months in the making, and he's got her all back together. See if it'll start. Probably won't start. All right, here she is. He went with the long box. Rebuilders, it's a 57. He went with the long box. Rallies, it's on 89 frame. She looks pretty good. The box. This is just a piece of plywood, which that's almost hard to imagine. He took a piece of plywood and he sanded it and he stained it and then he just put these slats in there. I think it's like one piece and you just drilled these out. It actually looks pretty darn good. It looks pretty nice. I think he's got a 355 in it. A little bit of scratch there already. It's a 355 Chevy. Let's look at the inside of this thing. Newer seats out of a Ranger, I believe. Let's see his digital dash. The digital's all working here. It's a pretty nifty little car. Put all new rubbers around the windows. All new rubbers around the doors. I think these are all really ready, available. Everything looks pretty good. It's got a little bit more work to do. But then we'll pop the hood and we'll take a better look at it. Here's a look at the motor. I think he said it's a 355. A little holly on it. It's a manual fuel pump. Looks pretty good. I think he went with the original tank. I don't know, tell me what you think. Should he have went short box? 100%, I think he should have went short box. Maybe he'll give me a ride. Go for a ride. This is 2 months in the process. Oh, you shut the hood. Give me a ride. Give me a ride around the block. This is 2 months. 2 months is all it took you to do Tim to do this. So that's pretty impressive because it was a. Does the window work? Watch out for that. Don't hit that.
No, that's all for you.
Oh, he just wrecked it. Curb shot. Here we are going for a cruise. How many years this is sitting for? 40 years?
35.
35 years this pickup was sitting. Well, she drives smooth. She's pretty smooth. The original motor he put in it was no good, blowed up, so he had to put this one in it, which I questioned for .1. Pretty nice little pickup here. Still believe it should be a short box, but there's Buxel over there. He wants to talk to you. Oh, we're slamming. The brakes kind of work. All right, 35 years. This is a 1957 half-ton long box. Oh, cops are going to get him. That's not good. With an 89 Suburban frame, two-wheel drive Suburban. Yeah. Boy, it makes a difference. It rides nice. It feels. I have a 59 and it bounces around and rattles you to death. It's pretty good. 35 years on the road. Did it take you 2 months?
Yeah, 3.
Probably 2 to 3 months to do this. It looks like a ton of work, but you know what? He got it done. So you can do it basically if you want. Anybody can do it. It takes what time to do it. And have a professional body shop. But no. There's Herman walking down the road, and Julie should be run him over. No, did I get hit? Look at these guys walking down the road. You should never walk down the road when you have no brakes. When you don't have any brakes. Everything shifts good. How fast have you had up to?
About 70.
He's drove a 70 down the road, and that's pretty impressive. There's not much to these old pickups, though, is there? They're all
Look at
metal. He's driving no hands. That's pretty straight. What'd you do? You cut the frame?
Yeah.
How much did you take on the frame?
72.
7 inches he took out of the frame. How much did you take out of the drive shaft?
Same, 70.
7 inches out of the drive shaft. Does it have 15-inch tires on it?
Yeah.
Put big 15s on it. He scoots right down the road. Sure drives nice. Driving Miss Daisy. What? He needs to paint this trim up here. He left that. Gonna go black with that or what?
Yeah.
And he needs the visor yet. Some odd and end things, but for the most part, pretty well road-worthy, road-ready. How many miles have you put on this since you did this?
Probably a couple hundred.
Just a couple 100 miles on it. You hate to drive it, looks cloudy out. You hate to get into a storm, get some hail right away, that'd depress you. Get any bad weather. She really drives nice. She sounds good. Are you gonna keep this motor in, or are you gonna put something else in it?
No, I'm
Gonna keep it in here. His next project, he's gonna work on a couple C10s. Both are long boxes, aren't they?
Yeah.
Both 2-wheel drive. I think the C10 short boxes are hard to find in 2-wheel drive, aren't they? They're kind of tough. They're kind of expensive, I think. But how much did this paint cost you?
I got about 1,300 in it.
The paint was $1,300.
Yeah.
Not counting his labor and time, so you got $1,300. This is what, a water base?
No,
What's it called?
just an oil base. Or,
Oh, it is an oil.
yeah, just regular.
What color is this?
I know, Chrysler green.
Chrysler green, camp shit green they call it back in the day. Trying to run into somebody. That dash is actually pretty darn cool.
Put on the ring work program yet.
Oh, that's alright. It's going 187, 190. That's pretty good. So how much you think you got total in this pickup? Not counting just parts.
Probably 8 to 10,000.
He's got probably 8 to 10,000, and that's without labor. So you probably bank another $8,000 labor if you had, or 10. So he's probably sitting with $20,000 invested in this pickup right now. Which I don't know. You can't buy one. I see one at Deadwood. They brought big money. They bring big money nowadays. This one's not for sale. He's owned this one since he's been, what are you, 14 years old? And he finally got it put back together. And you said it took first in the parade this weekend?
Yeah.
First place for wood hauler? Was it a wood hauler category? Man, it really rides nice. Where'd these seats come out of?
Dodge Dakota.
Little Dodge Dakota seats. They're comfortable. Doesn't feel, I mean, go park it in the garage and call it a night. His next project's going to be a C10. What year are them? 70, 71s?
Yeah.
I'm going to try patching one of them together. I think you can get all the parts for them too, can't you?
Yeah.
Pretty much every part possible.
Yeah.
You know, pull it back in here, put it back in the building. You're going to park it back here and get a wash it or something. All right, that's pretty good.